Well, good morning. Today is March 11th, 2022, and I am officially 58 years old. Yep, today is my birthday, and don't expect much going on. Tracy's leaving out of town tomorrow morning, and I'm taking them all to the airport. More than likely, I won't be doing any secondary source of income all of next week. I'm going to be coming home and taking care of the mess that's around the house and clean up my environment while I'm there, since nobody else is doing it. So I'll be making some videos on that. I will be going golfing on Sunday, and I don't know if I'm going to be spending any time over at Jim's on Saturday or not. That's yet to be determined. And so yesterday I did have some after-hours work for the day job, which made up for doing any secondary source of income. And I was out on the west side of town, so I called Valley Golf Center, and turns out that I had 216 balls on credit for the driving range. So in preparation for going golfing on Sunday, I managed to go hit some balls and did pretty good. And I've been working on proper release, and it turns out that works. So hopefully we'll be able to apply that when golfing on Sunday. While there at the Valley Golf Center, I had them re-grip my putter, which was a terrible grip, and got a much fatter grip, to really make it easier to hold on to the club versus the very thin grip that came with the club. And I also got my driver re-gripped. I also found for like $40 a 3-wood. So I now officially have 14 clubs and have the proper tools to go play golf on Sunday. So hopefully it'll be a good time. Jim's always pumping up that he's better than I am, so nothing would please me more than to go on out there and to actually beat him out on the golf course. So unfortunately, they put a fourth person with us to go golfing on Sunday, so Matt was not able to join us, but that's okay. So we'll have a good time. We will have a good time. So it's always good to get out on the golf course and hit around a little white ball. So yesterday's progress on our project, we made some progress in Chapter 3 in the entity structuring, although I had to print up a couple of sections that I had tried to print from home, although the printer at home had made some mistakes on multiple lines, so I tried reprinting those and was successful on all but one section. For some reason, I cannot get that section to print, which isn't a big deal, but nonetheless, just a little frustrating, especially for an IT person such as myself who can't seem to figure out why that one section will not print. So we will just continue on the progress that we're making inside of that section. It's just, like I said, very difficult because it's almost, to me, like learning a foreign language. And as I discussed yesterday, if you listen to that video, it's just something that when you don't have the funds, it's just very difficult to pigeonhole all that stuff and to have a great understanding as to how all those different entities work. So one way of doing that may be to imagine that I have that stuff already, and what structures need to be in place if I had those different things. So we will just keep forging ahead. Currently going through the construction zone, so there's a bottleneck in traffic right here. Gas prices are going through the roof, but my business mindset just says to keep forging ahead, even though it's not going to be as profitable, it will still be profitable. Currently, we're going to pay off a credit card today. So that's a good thing. That will leave us, $2,000 in on the books credit in case any emergencies come up. And unfortunately, not doing any secondary work after hours and only doing primary stuff after hours. Hopefully, there's some primary after hours work Monday through Friday and possibly Saturday of next week, so that we can still make a little chunk of change and be able to apply that towards some more debt. So still haven't decided which credit card to go after next. I'm leaning towards a Target Red Card, although that does not, for instance, let us go do a car repair or pull out cash. It allows us to go buy things around the house. It allows us to purchase food and that type of stuff. But that's the next target, if you will, the next lowest credit card to be able to pay off. And so, not sure if I want to focus on that or focus on one of the bank cards, which we can use for anything versus this isolated use. So I think after another 3 or 4 weeks, so within another month, hopefully we should be able to pay off another credit card, which will be another good feeling. So right now it seems like month after month after month, so we should be able to pay off cards. So currently our credit card situation, my credit card situation is 2 bank cards, a Home Depot, and a Target Red Card. And so hopefully in, say, 4 to 6 months, all that debt should be paid off, which will, again, be a great feeling. Another area of debt that we currently have is our cell phones that we've paid for. So if I can pay off the finance portion of our phones, then that will reduce our cellular bill and bring more cash into the fold. So 6 months out, that hopefully should let the accident from last August pass, and we should be able to then start banking up cash. So we're looking at possibly September, being able to bank up some extra funds inside of the brokerage account in order to start trading with. So yeah, about a year behind, but it is what it is. So all right, I'm on the home stretch to work, so I'm going to let you go, and hopefully you see the plan of action that I'm taking in order to pay off the debt by working the additional hours and trying to maximize my use of time, and taking those extra funds and knocking out debt and building up a banked reserve to be able to go leverage that future money and use that to plan for our retirement. So all right, I'm going to let you go. Love you all, and we shall talk to you again tomorrow. Bye for now.